Bro, I swear on God, you on that book shit. This shit's so warm, baby. Is that my voice?
Right, hello, welcome back to another video. This is going to be another reaction video, this time for Destiny. This is, well, I'm not sure if it's actual lore, if it's fan-made, or if it's data mined. But it's SAINT-14 Seen as a Monster. It's a nightmare cutscene, and it's from Season of the Splicer, it says. It could be real, I've not played all of the Season of the Splicer yet, so I might just not have seen it. Let's get straight into the video, we'll watch it once over, and then I'll go back through it, and I'll leave my comments. Right.
Once, in a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back. A creature fueled by hatred. It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage. In its eyes, even the most innocent of Elexni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors. It called itself the Saint. My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
Right, well, I mean, first thoughts on that. I've never actually thought about how the Fallen view Guardians. I suppose that's probably a pretty equal view for a lot of like Fallen, Cabal, Vex, Hive. I suppose the Fallen's probably the most innocent out of those, because they were once light bearers, I suppose, weren't they? Or they worshipped the light at least. Second of all, there was something there. It looked like he had a tail. So I mean, I suppose they literally saw him as like a monster, like a dragon, like a lizard, you know, like something to be scared of. It's interesting that you use the word nightmare for nightmare cutscene. Because I suppose that means that it gave them nightmares. So it might, I don't know, it might correlate something to do with them actually seeing him day to day. Maybe they can't sleep because, like, obviously it's an all eternal night, isn't it? So my thoughts is that that's what this is alluding to, saying that it's an eternal night and that they are literally terrified of him. I presume that's Mithrax speaking, right? If I'm wrong, someone tell me. I think it is him though. But if he's scared of him and he's like, well, he's made friends with us, you know, he's like, he trusts us to a certain extent, then how bad was some of the stuff SAINT-14 actually did? Because if they don't trust him, and we've massacred so many Fallen, that is a scary thought. But it's like, again, like, you see him today and he's like feeding pigeons, and the stories about how he walks around the city with all the kids on his shoulders and that. He seems like a nice guy, so it's weird. It's weird. Alright, let's watch it again and I'll pinpoint some stuff.
Once, in a city grander even than yours.
See that bit straight away? He's turning around and saying the city they lived in was once bigger and better than ours. They had a civilization, and now we refer to them as the Fallen. We've like half their numbers. They're living off scraps essentially.
We prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back.
That's the thing as well. They don't call SAINT-14 a him, they call it something. They won't refer to him as SAINT-14, and whether that's because they don't know his name or not, I don't know. But they keep calling him it and something. Just listen to how they're calling him, or what they're calling him, sorry.
A creature fueled by hatred.
See there, a creature fueled by hatred. They never refer to him as a person, they see him as evil, the embodiment of evil.
It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us.
I never realised either. That underneath the flags that's a big pile of fallen bodies. That's mad. Also, you can see a couple of the houses we know there. I presume the ones you can't see are also houses we know.
Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage.
This is the end.
In its eyes, even the most innocent of Elexni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead.
See, that means as well that they didn't see the ghosts, which means that the Traveller never really chose them. It must have just settled above those. So it's weird, because like, why are we different? Like, what did they do, or what did it see in them? Like, I don't understand.
It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none.
I've just realised that foul shell's bubble, innit? It's the Titan bubble. And when you dragged him in there, none lived to tell the tale. That's fucked.
Live to speak of these horrors. It called itself the Saint.
That's the thing as well. It called itself the Saint. So they know what it's called and they won't call him that because they don't see him as a saint. It's cool, it's cool.
My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
I like that little lightning strike as well where it shows you the skull. It's like, it's saying that he's a monster. Like, you know, you see a skeleton and you go, that's a monster. It's like a monster of the night kind of thing. That's what it's saying. They see him as dark. An interesting thing as well, though, is he's not the only Guardian that's ever gone and massacred Fallen. Obviously, we've done it. I believe in lore, Cade did it because he wanted to kill Tannix. So he went through all the Fallen doing that. I believe Tannix's crew, not Tannix's crew, sorry, Cade's crew, so Cade, the old Vanguard, and the guy that's working with the Iron Banner, the Iron Lords, I can't remember his name. I presume they did it as well, but obviously he's the only one that they can see right now. But actually, no, I suppose Shaxx as well, because Shaxx did defend the border, and so did Zavala. So I suppose it's weird that they're only mentioning SAINT-14. So that must mean that he's done a hell of a lot more that we don't know about. But I believe that's the end of it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left, so I think that's the end of it. That's my thoughts. Please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one and cue the outro.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V54.